Keep on, I said it ain't gon' stop, it ain't gon' stop, it ain't gon' flop. Stop acting like we ain't so hot.
What's going on, people? This is Inflewence, and I'm back with another video. And today we have X-Transbots Deathwish, which is Wild Rider, the Stunticon. So here's the box. You can see normal box, small box. Par for the course for X-Transbots. Got the tech specs like G1 style. Got the little saying on the back. And that's it. So I'm using a new mic right now, so I'm hoping, and I got a little new setup to try to minimize the reflections in this space that I'm in right now. So if you bear with me, I'm trying to get stuff situated. But card, of course, and instruction booklet. Nothing special. Instructions are okay. This guy has some things that are a little more difficult to me, because you got to go through different, you got to bend it around, and I don't know. I was having trouble transforming him and transforming him back. I don't think I ever got it right. Like, it won't go in all the way. It's probably something to do with over here. Also, this guy, and we'll get into it, but his waist is trash. The gun can store here in car mode. That's the only way it can store, because as you can see, if I can get it in focus, it's one piece. It doesn't fold, doesn't do anything. It has this. It's weird because all of these are different. Like, it seems like the first one was great, especially for the price, because they were trying to undercut the KOs, companies that were trying to KO their product. So the price, of course, was crazy. But then the second one was cool, and I loved him. And then these two came out, and the quality seems all over the place. Like, this is a nice feeling car, rubber tires. It's a good quality figure. It probably feels like one of the best figures. It is pretty heavy, and it has LEDs in the lights. But like I said, the quality seems all over the place, because this seems like something easy they could have done to make it maybe fold up even while he has it in his hand, because this like sticks out the bottom. I don't know, it could be a G1 thing, but I'm not certain. But they could have just made this like fold up right. It looked like it would fit right into the space. And then it would just be a big handle, but he could still hold it with the peg. And maybe they might have been able to store it somewhere. But as in with the G1 characters, they did have the guns in the back like that. So I don't know. Like I said, the LEDs are up in here. I don't have any batteries in this guy, so I can't show them off. But he's the only one with LEDs too, so that's another thing that kind of threw me off. Like, it seems like it's different teams designing these. It seems like a different team designed all four of them. Now this one also has the gimmick with the just like drag strip, where he's going to split apart and probably peg on to the arms in order to form the arms. And I think that's why their waists are trash, because of that little mushroom peg. And I'll show that later. He rolls good. Rubber tires, I think I said that. And I think that's about it for robot mode. I mean, for car mode, alt mode. So let's get in robot mode. So I try to split this first. It can get tricky, and be careful, because you got these little pegs right here. They could break. There's little, where else? I thought there were some more pegs, but there's all these little pegs. So I fold that down, and as you can see, this is his waist. It actually seems like it got tighter since the last time I messed with it. Yeah, but yeah, it's trash. It was trash. Well, like I said, I think it's the gimmick they have. So now Like this, he's kind of difficult. Like his legs are kind of difficult to get together. So pull this out in the back. Okay. So his spoiler just came off. That's the first time that came off. I didn't realize those spoilers came off, but I guess it does come off, so you can get a little more access to this. Split these, because then this kind of has to bend around. So I'm gonna open that like that. Now this is tricky because there's no room. There's no room. There's not even really room. You can open this one too, and then you can get some type of room. But I bend it up and try to bend it like this. Put it up. Then that way you can bend this out this way, and you can get a little more clearance. Now I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it, but the instructions weren't clear on that, so that's how I get the clearance to bend this out. And take this out, and then you have it like that. Then I switch it around and do the other one the same way. Bend it up, and you get the clearance that you need in order for these legs. Then you can get these back down like this and bend this back up. So here we go, let's work on these legs. Bend this out like this. You put this, flip this tire, it goes on the inside. Flip this down. Then there's a little piece in here, you flip out. You flip this back around. Then it should tab in. And then you have a heel spur, if you can pull out. Voila. There's also this back here that's kind of like a heel spur. It acts like a heel spur, or an extra piece just to give it extra stability. So then you do the same over here. Put this tire in, flip it in. Well, no, you can pull this out first. And as you can see, I've rubbed some paint off, or maybe you can't see. But there's a paint off there because I believe I was trying to go this way and I kept hitting that tire. So, I mean, kept hitting the toe with the tire, so be careful. Bend this in like this. So this right here rubs, and you gotta try to get it past that. Oh, make sure it's all the way flat. It still hits, but not as bad if it's all the way flat. And you get it in there. Oh, I forgot this piece. They're kind of just a cover. I mean, just a filler spot, which is cool. Get this out of here, and now you have the legs done. Legs finished. Let me move this over. I think it goes like this over here, but I'm not sure. It could go like that, and then you have to move it over, and I never moved it back over. So I don't know. I don't think it does very much, to tell you the truth, but maybe if you put it like that, it does. Yeah, seems like if you have it down, it does do a little bit more. Maybe too much. Yeah, but either way is fine. So then this is kind of tricky. Well, not this part. This part is not too bad. You just pull this back, flip this like this, and pull this out. Then this goes back like that. Pull all of this. Try to get all of this out. See if you can see that. This whole piece is like one piece, if you see in there. So you just gotta get it a little separated from all of this. So that's good right there. you can pull this up if you want and just put this back, clips, so you don't have to worry about that part. So now you got this mess right here. Pull these arms out, but they have a piece of the door, so this is where it gets tricky when you're going back to car mode. Right here, you got to try to, and I don't like doing it, but it's just easy to flex this a little and then get this arm out of here. But it's really pushing it in does better, but I gotta flex that a little bit, then just get these arms out. So same on this side. I'll show you what I mean. Like right here, it's like, it's so hard to get off, but you want to flex that a little bit and push this. This is like pegged in under here, so try to get it unpegged first a little bit, but don't pull it up too high, because then it's over the window and you can't pull it out and you might break the window. So all of that you got to be mindful of where it's at, and then you can get it out. You just push these windows in. These are on sliders, so you want to push this in, these two in, and pull this out like this. Then you can slide these up, then you can slide these back down. Then it can go like this, because they're going to keep all that in there, and then this part that you pulled up that fell back down probably will go into here. No, this will go into the back of the arms. So now you want to get the arms together, and how you do that is get these down like this. Arms aren't too hard. You just see these hands, they have like sliders in there, so you want to pull this out a little bit. Meanwhile, you're sliding this down as well. So then when you push it up, it encompasses that hand with the arm. You make a little arm. There you go. Just like that. And you want this thing is where these go into. So I'll show you on the back side when I'm pulling this arm down. See, when you pull this arm down, it gets into place right there, so it can lock in. I'll do it after though. You can turn this head around too, and then get these together. Now you can lock this all together. There you go. Got it locked in. And there you have it. Wild Rider. Great figure, great looking figure. I love the way this figure looks. Got his gun. He can hold his gun in the same form, masterpiece, but like I said, this doesn't fold up or anything, so he just has his gun like this. But he holds it holds really well. So as you can see, he's not going anywhere. And his waist seems to have gotten tighter. You hear that? Before it was really, really loose, but it's not as loose now. His bend isn't as loose either, so I take that back for now. We'll see. I don't know what I did. Maybe I didn't have it on the peg, so maybe people with the trash waist, I've seen a couple people on the board say that their waist was trash, and I agreed. So maybe you just have to plug it in, because if you can tell, there's a button right here. And we're going to go over articulation. The button, push the button in, and then you can take this off. It doesn't feel good. As you can see, it's not coming off with ease. You got to kind of pull it from here. I'm not going to do it, but you get the point. As a car, he would break in half and then just peg on to Minosaur. Let's go over articulation while we're here. His head looks up like that. It's pretty far. I think it's on a ball peg. Yeah, it's on a ball peg and got a mushroom peg for a neck. So the only bad thing is you can see when you lift up, you can see his mushroom peg in the hole. So then he spins all the way around, goes down, not really much. His arms go around 360. I think he has a double jointed elbow. Gets way more than 90 degrees, just about folds up. So that's good. His shoulder has good shoulder. Tires move while they're on here. He has a 1 pin on his fingers and a fixed thumb. So not the greatest range of motion. Does have bicep swivel. He has waist that goes 360. He got hip skirts that can get out of the way to the sides. He can do the splits. It's not bad. As you can hear, it feels kind of, and he can go all the way up because so he can definitely hurdle something terrible. It has thigh swivel. Knee bend is not really 90 degrees, so that's bad. But you can take the spoiler off, I guess, and get 90 degrees without the spoiler on. So that's something. Maybe that's why the spoiler comes off. I don't know, but I'm not going to take it off because I don't want to lose it, and I would. So where we at? Knee bend. Feet has rocker about that much that way, not much that way. He can bend his toe and up this much, and his heel spur can go down, so you can like kind of fixate it, get it right, kind of cheat a little bit, I guess. So let's do some comparisons. I gotta get some guys. I got some guys out today. So here's the Stunticons all together, which I think they look great together. Oh, I guess maybe he didn't feel that way, but could be the way they're posed, the way I have him. I don't know, but here's the Stunticons together. Here's what they look like. I think they look great as a team. It's a wonderful thing. Or here they are with Megatron, which is DX9's Megatron offering. As you can see, let me put him in the back. He's a lot bigger than the rest of them. So yes, that's DX9's Megatron, I believe that was his name. But he's about on par with the rest of the Megatron figures as far as how big he is, I believe. I believe so. Don't quote me though, because I don't have any of the other ones. But as you can see, this is how he scales. They come up to about his waist. So depending on how you feel he's scaled, I mean, it is what it is. So yeah, this has been Wild Rider, which is wait, have I been calling him the wrong name? I always forget their name. I have no idea why I've been calling him Wild Rider, but Wild Rider is next to him. I just thought about it, but this is Dead End. Not Wild Rider. Dead End. See, they messed me up with the fake names. So, yes, this has been Dead End. I'm sorry about that. I think I was saying Wild Rider through the whole video. But this has been X-Transbots Dead End, which they call because of copyright infringement and the car shutting people down. This is Deathwish. But if you like this video, please hit thumbs up and share and subscribe and comment. I would appreciate it a whole lot. I appreciate the share more than anything, and the subscribe and the comment. Okay, everything. I appreciate everything. But yeah, please the subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And if you're already subscribed, I appreciate you rocking with me. And I know I'm not putting as many videos out as I probably should or I want to, but that will change. And I always have something for somebody. If you like tech, I have something for tech. I'm a Transformers fan, so of course I will be doing more Transformers videos. So, signing off.
Hip hop, I feel I gotta say, who am I? You might say influence, and I spit better than most in this game. Provoking thought with no cocaine.